Guys, welcome in. It's Dean, Functional Fitness Centre. So today in this video here we are looking at the bench. In this particular one at the minute is just warming up, ready to do the bench press. Now in this I built up, I was literally at the end of basically a deload, so I built back up to 160. And here, as you can see, using the foam roller just to warm up the back. First of all, just to get into that position, if you look at the arch now, you can see the position is a good arch. Obviously, sitting down is a position that you would keep your back straight, if you like. So, throughout the day, keeping your back straight when you're sitting down, when I'm at the desk doing my work, or in the gym, walking around, it's an odd position to be in that big curve. So, just making sure you get into that position first. A few warm-up sets with a bar. Again, every set, as you notice, is trying to get that big arch, feet firmly onto the floor, and obviously go into your warm-up sets. So the whole point of this video, guys, is to sort of show you step by step in a warm-up system, sort of like building up the weights. Something I've been like I've done myself in the past, where I've sort of gone up in the weight too fast, not been really activating the muscle, and sort of probably bailing out earlier than I wanted to weight wise. And this was just to sort of get moving again, particularly this day. So just going up in the weights as I go through. Each time you notice, it's making sure that the scapulars, the shoulder blades are squeezed together. They're a solid platform to push from. The feet, like I say, I personally like to bring them quite close and tight and squeeze my glutes, squeeze my hamstrings to make sure everything's in position, and then obviously drive the stomach upwards to open out the chest, getting all the muscle groups working to help get that bar moving. That was 90 there that you just seen. Moving up to 110, still keeping the pauses in at this point. And later on, bringing in the slingshot from Mark Bell. The slingshot's awesome piece of equipment. You'll notice just bringing it in now. So this, if you've never seen it before, is a great bit of equipment to use to help sort of bridge past a gap that you may be struggling with, or to sort of try and get some volume on like a weight that you're used to doing maybe 1 or 2 on. This is just going to help you bridge past that point and sort of get 3, 4, maybe 6 reps on it. This sort of weight isn't obviously my max weight, but by bringing the slingshot in is just to sort of help the movement, help the speed and the drive on the way up with the bar. So, huge part of the obviously bench session is to make sure that you're activating all the muscles, you're warming up properly, you're going through your sort of setup. I have a checklist that I sort of go through in my head, where you squeeze the shoulders back, drive the traps into the bench, bring your feet together, squeeze the heels in, drive them into the floor, and then obviously drive your stomach upwards. Take a big deep breath before the bar comes down. You'll see my chest rise just before the bar comes down. Chest rises, that's when you're breathing in, and then obviously the load of the bar will come down and drive back up. So, to take away from this, try and think about your warm-up, think about as you're going through, and if you've never used it before, I strongly recommend bringing in the slingshot from Mark Bell. Awesome bit of equipment, and a great way to sort of bridge past the gap with your bench and the lifting.